Am I my Bobby Hill? What in the hell?
Hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? It's Saturday night. I don't know why I said it like that. I had no follow-up for it whatsoever. How's it going, Toasty? How's it going, Beepaleeps? How's the weekend treating y'all this fine evening / super duper late night for our German friends? All alone on a Saturday night? Not when you're with us. When you're with us, you're family. No, is that Kentucky Fried Chicken? No, that's not. That's when you're here, you're family. Olive Garden? Okay, it's Olive Garden. Yeah, you had a McRib. You had a McRib. You had a floppy meat sauce sandwich. How was it? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy your floppy meat? Did you enjoy putting the floppy meat in your mouth? I'm just curious. That's all. Wash down your floppy meat sauce sandwich with... There you go, buddy. Can help you right out with that. You like floppy meat in your mouth sometimes? Same. One thing, I knew that me and Toasty clicked on a lot of things, but, you know, who knew? Who knew we had a floppy meat connection? You ever have a floppy meat connection with somebody? If you have a floppy meat connection with a friend, let me tell you something. You've got a connection for life right there. If you can, try to connect over your love of floppy meat in your mouth. Floppy Meat Connection is your favorite game on the NES. Yeah, Floppy Meat Connections is pretty good. What are we doing? What are my streams? Why do I do this? Like, what if I open words and just the dumbest shit flies out? Beepter, did you try the Contra demo yet? I've not heard any opinions from you on it. Am I my floppy meat? It is a banger name. You're not wrong. Floppy Meat Connection could be a band name. Yeah, I'm into it. Oh, you tried it? Oh, yeah, because like I heard from you that it was like there was a demo. I was like, wait, what? I just didn't see any thoughts on it, but it's hard for me to keep up with Twitter anymore because things move so fast and my brain just shoves things out so fast these days. I liked it. I think it's going in a good direction. Just don't play the Switch version because that version's poopy. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Making sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. I did announce. Okay. I was making sure I put up my going live tweets and messages and stuff. All right. Well, this session seems to be one where I imagine we're about to learn quite a bit. We are about to hop into the brain pod machine. We are about to get brain milked, as it were. So, who's ready for a good brain milking? Huh? I will be after I grab this quick drink here. Without any further thoughts, I simply step inside, one foot, then the other. Sit down. That's a good sploosh sound. I'm always a big fan of a nice sploosh. Lay down. Oliver, would you please close the lids? Sure thing. I hear his footsteps coming closer, then stop. Nope, don't mind if I do. And he closes and does as he was asked. After a couple of seconds, I hear the same sound coming from the pod next to mine. Are the two of you comfortable? Yeah, I mean, I'm about as comfortable as anybody could be in a literal coffin that's taken on water, sure. Honestly feels better than I thought. Kind of into it now. The pod's floor is slightly padded and the water pleasantly warm. Can't complain. The most comfortable I've been all day. Though, in a way, it brings back unpleasant memories. Also, I'm not, like, sounding fuzzy or anything, am I? I checked before, just to make sure I wasn't, but I'm just making sure that when I went live, it didn't trigger something. Alright, I sound fine? Fantastic. No, you sound fine. Mwah. You asked me to be on the podcast. Yeah. Oh, there's another funny bug? Ooh, is it something that I could have run into? Though in a way, it brings back unpleasant memories. Somewhere deep down, I remember this feeling from before I woke up. Memories of Amelia flooding into my mind, and they're about to return once more. Interesting. Wonder what it is. Amelia, has she been looking around this strange room as well? Is she also lying inside one of these pods about to dive into her past? Their past? Our past? You can use REMPI tags in the search bar? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you could probably do some really interesting things with that. Yeah, you can change. Oh, that's crazy. I hadn't thought of it if the search bar would parse that stuff. Because it's how I used to do, like, back in the day when you wanted to be an asshole on a forum and you know that it wasn't secured and they were running an out-of-date software, you could do really dumb shit like put a HTML code in your avatar field and you could run some unholy hell on people if their shit wasn't secured, and may or may not have done a bit of that in my day. Is she also lying inside one of these pods about to dive into her past, their past, our past? I wonder. Everything is set up. Are the two of you ready to begin? Am I? My body? Sure. I guess so. Yeah. Good. Please just close your eyes and relax. One step ahead of you. After a while, you will slowly drift off to sleep. Don't worry about anything. I will make sure to take care of you. I will make sure to wake you up once you're done. All right. And then, no more voices. SQL injecting the My Little Pony forums. Silence. I just lie here motionless, wondering whether I'm doing anything wrong. Maybe I just suck at falling asleep. But then, after a while, everything starts to feel increasingly heavy. Like, I couldn't move, even if I tried. But I didn't try. I don't have a reason to. Honestly, maybe it'd be nice if everything could stay this way. She will also make sure to take care of me. I hope that means strangling. I hope she's gonna like I said, she's got good strangling hands. I'm here for it. God, strangling while I'm submerged in water? God, this girl's got it all. What's not to love? Evelyn, wifey of the year. Who'd have thunk? It's only February, too. If I could just peacefully stay here while the other team solves all this and wins the game, that would make for a very boring visual novel, Adrian. And then, if I'm lucky, I'll never have to wake up again. I counted 4 ellipses there. That's one more than we're supposed to go. Just saying. Hey, not bad. You always practicing here? Oh, sometimes. Sorry, I just heard music from in here and was wondering what's going on. Didn't mean to bother you. It's fine. I was done here anyway. Perfect timing, huh? Really, though. It was pretty good. What's the song called? I didn't think of a title yet. Also, we got new stuff here. We got a new character. Look at us go. We got another Adrian figgy over here too. Think of a title? Wait a second. You wrote that yourself? I didn't even know you played an instrument in the first place. You're telling me you write your own songs too? How cool. Oh, it's not nearly as impressive as it seems. Anyone could play something as simple as this if they gave it a try. Oh, but thanks, I guess. come on, no need to be so modest. It's rare to find anyone who still picks up a real instrument in the first place. Being able to play anything is more than impressive enough if you ask me. And either way, whether it was difficult to play doesn't really have anything to do with how much I liked it, does it? I mean, you're not wrong. Sorry, I just didn't want you to expect too much or something. I don't know. Idiot. Oh yeah, Adrian, right? We never really talked despite being in the same year and all, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I just don't stand out that much. Well, that's how it is when you spin your breaks in here, huh? Oh, sorry, not that there's anything wrong with that, as long as you're happy with it. Yep. Anyway, I got a class coming up. I gotta go for now. Okay. It was nice to talk to you, though. Would you mind if I stopped by again? Huh? Sure, if you want to. Well then, see ya. Bye. Hey there, how's it going? Oh, hi. What's that look for? I told you I'd come back again. I mean, yeah, true. Well, here I am. A little sooner today, but I'll just sit quietly in this corner and read a bit. So don't let me stop you at all. Stop? From practicing. Duh. Wait, you just want to sit there? I mean, yeah, I thought you'd play something for me. Oh, but I'll mostly just be playing the same song again. Perfect. I was hoping I'd get the chance to hear the full thing this time. All right, if you say so, then just give me a second. Damn, I only heard a bit of the ending last time, but you've gotten a whole lot better, haven't you? Sounded way more precise or something like that? I don't know, I'm not an expert on music. I mean, I didn't practice much else since last time after all, but thanks, I guess. Are you planning to actually record as like a real song or something? At some point, maybe. I'm still working on the lyrics. Not really making all that much progress, but if I ever get it done, I might upload it somewhere. Wait, for real? Lyrics? You can sing as well? About as much as I can play the guitar, so no, but... about as much as I can still play the guitar, but no, so does it really matter? I'm just doing this for myself anyway, for fun and stuff. Well, as long as you tell me once it's done, I'm excited to see what you can come up with. Sure, I'll do that, so... Oh, want me to leave for now? Can let you practice in peace if you'd like. Do whatever you want. You're not bothering me or anything. Good to hear it. Well then, I'll just continue for now, but I mean, if you want to say anything, then I'll do just that. Don't worry. Okay. I like Sophie seems like good people. So far, we're on Team Sophie. We're here for it. Let's go. Adrian, you said anyone could write something as simple as that, right? Yeah? Do you think you could teach me if you feel like it? Wait, what? Well, I thought it might be fun. Always wanted to play an instrument, but I don't know. Never got around to it. This might be the best opportunity I'll ever get, you know? But I mean, I barely know anything beyond the basics myself. I'm not sure if I'm like the best choice for this. Yes, I'm still on answer team A. Alas! Answer team alas. Oh, I don't care about that. Best case is we both learn something new. Worst case, well, I still won't know how to play the guitar, but like, I could at least prove you wrong about anyone being able to write something like that. Though really, no pressure if you don't feel like it. It was just a thought. Might be a cool thing to do and stuff. Sophie reminds me of somebody I know, very specifically, that I talked to 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna have to talk to her about this. Answer team Adrian. and there's an answer team Adrian, answer team Bofi. I mean, as long as you're not expecting anything out of it, fine by me. At least you won't just be sitting around watching then. I guess you're right. Bofa? Well, you want to start right away, or... Yeah, sure. Damn, I can't believe how quickly you're improving. You're gonna catch up to me in no time. Well then, quit slacking. How's your sound coming along anyhow? Decided on a title yet? Not really. I'm just not really getting anywhere with it at the moment. Oh, huh. What's the matter? I don't know. It's just recently I can't seem to focus on the guitar all that much. How so? Too busy with studying? Yeah, I guess so. Sorry. Idiot, why are you apologizing? Sure, it sucks, but at least you're already prepping for the exams. I haven't even thought about those. Wait, what? You're aware they're starting next month, right? Yeah, sure, but I mean, in the end, I don't care all that much about the results anyway. Not like I'm planning to go to uni or anything like that. But you already know what you want to do? More or less. Can you keep something to yourself? Didn't really tell many friends about it yet. Sure. I mean, who am I supposed to talk to anyway? I mean, hey, good point. Have I ever mentioned that I don't have a Neuralink? No, but I already heard that elsewhere. Is that how it is? Talking to people's too much to ask, but eavesdropping is fine, huh? No comment. Gotcha! Well, anyway, I'm not planning to change that. Wait, you're gonna leave the zones? I know. It's much safer here, and I can continue living life without any worries and blah, blah, blah. But much more than any of that, I just want to experience things, be free, and live life without a chip in my head. Sure, I understand that, but don't you worry. It's not a rash decision, I promise. I have some good friends that share a house and still have room for me. I went there a bunch of times already, and honestly, it's in a really safe area. The core might act as if it's pure anarchy reigns outside the zones, but trust me, that hasn't been the case in a long time. There are many beautiful places, much more beautiful than anything you'd find here. I believe you. No, really, like it's all right. I was just surprised. Yeah, I guess I can't hold that against you. That's why I barely told anyone about it yet. Feels good to do so, though. Well, good thing I don't have any friends, huh? That was a video game. I don't know anything about it other than its name. I know that it was talked about a lot at the time, and that's probably just because it's a Wii game, but that's really all I know about it. Is it's a Wii game, and I guess it's maybe real bloody, maybe like a character action kind of game. I don't know. Like, I feel like if it was that important, more people would be like, man, where's the Anarchy Reigns remake / remaster? And I don't hear that at all. So maybe it just didn't really leave much of a mark. Yeah. Ew, what are you doing here? Where's the guitar? That's what people call studying. At least I call it that. Boo, boring. Obviously, not like I'm doing this for fun, just really can't afford to mess up now. Aren't you super smart anyway? I'm sure you'd ace the exams either way. Not smart enough to skip studying. My parents are gonna kill me if I... Wait, you're even taking notes? For real? Isn't all that stuff saved in your fancy chip thing anyway? I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just easier to organize my thoughts on paper and... Wait, why am I even explaining this to you? Where's your notes? As if I'd bother with notes. Never have, never will. If I ever forget anything, it probably wasn't that interesting to begin with. Wait, never? So you don't have, a diary either? What, a diary? Do I seriously look like someone who would keep a diary? I mean, no, but I thought everyone without a Neuralink would have one, or a journal or something. Where'd you hear that? Well, sure, some probably do, but I'd never. But aren't you constantly forgetting stuff then? God, you're acting like I got dementia or something. Do you ever feel like I forgot about anything relevant you told me? Did you ever feel like I forgot about anything relevant you told me? Not yet. Not yet? Well, sooner or later, you probably will, won't you? I don't know why. I'm reading this and I'm feeling 2236 for some reason. I'm not saying it's anything. I'm just saying, I'm reading this and I'm getting that same feeling I got while I was reading, stuff like this in 2236 where it's just like, ooh, you're tickling my brain in the right way. The things that I like to think about. Okay. Yeah, this conversation feels like, and this presentation on what is being talked about here feels very 2236-y to me. True, but maybe that isn't all that bad. I just think that might be how we're supposed to live, how we used to live in the first place. Before Neuralinks became a thing, people didn't always remember anything either, you know? I mean, yeah, of course. I still think that people back then, like, wrote things down and stuff. Hey, sure, not gonna argue with that. But they didn't write everything down. Not every single word they ever heard or said, just the things they personally thought of as important. The things they didn't want to forget, no matter what. Things they wanted to ascribe meaning to. And you don't have anything like that? I just trust my brain to decide for itself. If someone tells me something and I forget about it, probably just didn't care enough. If I can't recall a place that I've been to just because I didn't take any pictures, well then I guess the time I spent there just didn't leave much of an impression. In other words, this is my only critique of your prose. With other words, as if like I would always use in other words myself. Just like that's a me thing, and that's typically like how I've always had to edit it in script editing. I've just always used in other words. I'm not trying to be mean, I promise. It's just a thing that kept jumping out to me. Entire flashback sequence was the very first thing you wrote, by the way. Oh, interesting. That actually makes sense as to why you would do that, though. I get why you would write this scene first. In other words, if I still remember something after years have passed, then I truly know that it's something that matters to me. That's how I choose to think of it, at least. Cool. I didn't want to sound like a dick there. It's because it's something that I'd been sitting on since like the first time I saw it, but I didn't say anything. But I didn't want to sound mean about it, is all. I mean, I'm not sure human memory works like that. Oh, shut up. My point is, if I fail the exams because I didn't take any notes, then a teacher should have just tried teaching something that's relevant in the first place. And with that, have fun cramming. Bring things up! Well, that's the only thing that's really bothered me, really. Like, that's the only thing in this whole time that we've been reading, that is literally the only thing, like, from a grammatical, like, script writing standpoint that's really stuck out to me is like, oh, that, a little weird. So yeah, there you go. I'm helping. Yeah, thanks. Hi. You all right? Yeah, I mean, it's nothing serious. I just finally told a couple of friends about my plans, what I want to do after school. I mean, and well, let's just say their reactions weren't quite as relaxed as yours. Perhaps not even close to it, but hey, not like I expected anything else. Hey, well, at least it shows that you're important to them? Sure, I know they mean well, but my God, does that make it any less tiring? I mean, do they have that little trust in me? Do they really think I haven't thought this through for years? That I don't know what I'm doing? To be fair, English grammar rules are made up. Yeah, there you go. We use important in German, which is, oh, with other words. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. Now I learned a thing. There we go. That was a fun trade. I like that. Now I know a thing. Okay. Now I see why that makes total sense now. And I can see why you wouldn't use in other words, because like in is a totally different, like, it's a totally different idea than with, right? Like with other words, I'm literally saying a thing with other words. So it totally makes sense as why you would say with other words. Yeah. That's it. That's just me applying English thought to German, grammar, I guess, or trying to make it make sense somehow. You get what I mean. You know what I mean. Now you're gonna think I've reprogrammed you. I've done it. I've finally become the influencer I've always wanted to be. Don't worry, you don't need to add anything constructive. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Otherwise, I'd have shouted at them next we meet. Well, maybe I'll still do that after all. Who knows? It's pretty fun to yell at people. Understandable. No need to look so serious. It's fine, really. In the end, they'll have to come to terms with it anyway. And let's be real. You have probably reached the... You would have probably reacted the same way if you weren't such a damn pussy. Damn! I love Sophie. She's already like... I already understand. Understand why Amelia is like, oh, yeah, I want that. I already understand. Like, yeah, okay. Sophie's awesome. Pussy in bio class! Oh, God, y'all are killing me. We have fun here. That's, I mean, okay, you got me. Dead to rights. Idiot. But I mean... I'm glad you're this way, that I can just talk to you without having to overthink everything, worrying about what you might think or something. So yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, thank you too, that you even talked to me in the first place and stuff, and never mind, that's all. You sure? I'm just thinking too much, don't worry. Come on, just say it. I'm not gonna laugh at you, at least not any more than I always do. It's really not important, I just... once again realized how close all of this is. The exams, you moving away, and... Nah, gonna miss me? You poor little thing. Come on, it's not like the end of the world. We could still meet up, you know? You won't get rid of me that easily. Yeah, sure, I know. I told you I'm just thinking too much, alright? Well, as long as you know. But hey, as unfounded as your worries might be, I'm glad to hear you have them. You rarely ever tell me what you think. After all this time, I still sometimes question if you really like spending time with me or lack the courage to say no, or whether you just don't care either way. Hey, are you listening? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm aware this whole social interaction thing isn't really your strong suit, but I can't see what's going on inside your head. I only know what you tell me. She's gonna go play Anarchy Reigns Beyond the Thunderdome. Sophie's awesome. I have a crush on Sophie now. Goddamn. See, that's how you know you made a good game. There's already like 3 girls and I like them all. I already have 3 girls that I'm into. Valerie's okay. Valerie's maybe a little more abrasive than I'm ready for. But you should be glad. You've got, like, end of the year comes. You've got characters that are going to be in the running for the Game of the Year, Wifey of the Year challenge. Yeah, I know. I'll try my best. Yeah, you're Adrian. You are not gonna sit there and tell me that's not a reference. You are not gonna sit there and tell me that's not what you're referencing. You better not sit there and try to say it. I know we still got the main girl ahead of us, and I've already conflated her in my mind to be best girl for some reason. Like, I've already got her in my brain as being the best girl.
Yo, Adrian!
Come on, you've seen Rocky. Come on! No, you're not telling me that's no! I refuse! No! No! You are not going to shatter my reality like this! Oh my God. Go look up Yo Adrian on YouTube. You had to have at least, like, heard that through osmosis somewhere. Ah. Fuck, I'm gonna go look it up to make sure I'm not going insane. Yeah, it's there. It's Rocky 2. Yo, Adrian, I did it. Morphogenetic field. There you go. Huh? Oh, hi. Well, how's it going? Okay-ish. Oh, wow. All that studying really paid off, huh? All by my standards, it might be a more fitting description. Ah, in that case, I don't need to worry, huh? Well, anyway, I actually wanted to ask you something. You probably aren't going to the graduation party, are you? Oh, right, that's a thing that's happening. Thought so. But guess what? I was asked to perform as part of the stage program, so yeah, surprise! I agreed. Oh, cool, sure, I'll come around. Great, that was the answer I wanted to hear. Though, not even the question I meant to ask. I actually wanted to know whether you'd join in, perform together with me. Wait, what? Huh? With like guitar and stuff? Sophie does seem like someone who'd make that kind. Yeah, she absolutely does. Hey, Funya Rimpa, how you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm having a pretty. I got like 7 hours of sleep last night, in contrast to the like 3 to 4 hours I've been getting for the last month. So while 7 hours isn't like quite the 12 hours that I was hoping to get, I'll take it. It's a win. I mean, I'm feeling a little more energetic than I had been. So. Wasn't Canada where Rocky trained to fight Drago in Rocky 4? This is the part where I sound stupid too, but I've literally not seen Rocky 4. I've only seen 1 and 2. No, it's a comedy duo, obviously with guitar and stuff, duh. I know. You barely got around to playing recently, but I'd be really glad to play some music with you again. Thanks for asking me and all, but I'm really out of practice. And in general, I don't know, me? Standing on a stage? Oh, I'm sure you'd more than manage. Still, I of course don't want to talk you into this or anything. Just, know that the offer's there. Yeah, sure, thanks. I'll think about it. Well then, we'll see each other, right? Yeah, of course. Hey, there you are. So how'd you like it? It was great. I didn't expect you to sing as well, to be honest. Yeah, it's just the guitar'd be a bit boring to listen to for most. Wanted to give it a try, just like you're still planning to with your song. How's that thing going anyway? Found some time to work on it since the exams are over? Not really. After all this time has passed, I don't really know if I'm doing it anymore. I feel like I should start from scratch at this point. Huh, I see. Bummer. You sure you don't at least want to record an instrumental version? I doubt I'm the only one who'd like it. I don't know. I'd rather not. The Rocky morphogenetic field summoning incident. It happened in 2024 when a reference was made. But the writer hadn't actually seen Rocky before. I really want Akane to explain this to me in vivid detail. She'd be so into it, too. Like, you can just hear her intonation of, but that's the thing. The writer of the story never saw Rocky 2. You can just hear it. You can hear Rena Strober saying that. Oh, well, definitely tell me once you got that new song done, though. If I'm not the first one to hear it, you're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, let's call him R for short. Oh my god, my brain won't stop. It's constructing that whole damn scene in my head now. Oh god, that's all that's gonna be on my brain until oh god damn it. Yeah, sure, don't worry about it. Promise? Yeah, I promise. Good. Well then, still need to chat with some people here, but I'm gonna go out for drinks with a couple of friends later. You can come too if you want. Oh, well, I don't know. I think I'm just a bit exhausted right now, and going out for drinks isn't really your thing anyway. Yeah, sorry. No need to be. It was just an offer, so you're gonna go home now? Guess so. Okay, well then, we'll keep in touch. Yeah, sure. And you know how to get a hold of me, right? Of course. Good then. See you soon. Bye. And everything worked out perfectly. Inductive writing. Yeah. It's gonna happen in part 3, don't worry. Oh! Best girl has arrived. Let's go. Excuse me, do you mind if I sit here? Oh, not at all. Is this seat taken? No. Great. May I sit here? Mm-hmm. Ugh, damn. Excuse me, do you have a pen I could borrow? Oh, here. Thank you so much. I'll return it after class, all right? Here, thanks a lot once more. Sure. Can I sit here? Yeah, of course. Nobody's sitting here, right? You guessed it. I mean, I haven't seen you talking to anyone throughout this entire semester, so... Hey, I mean, not that you're wrong, but... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just... It's alright, don't worry. I know you're right. I just didn't expect anyone to notice. Well then, that's good to hear. Hey. Oh, hi. Good morning. Hey. Morning. What's your name? Oh, it's Adrian. Good, I'm Amelia. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Amelia. Did you remember to check the log? I'm doing so right now. Wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. I checked the log. Look at me doing it. I checked the log. What about you? Who knows? Where are you going? It's lunch break, isn't it? I'm aware, but I was wondering what you would be doing. Well, I, just walk around and sit down somewhere. Nothing in particular, really. You're not planning to eat anything? Maybe I haven't really thought about it yet? I wanted to head to the cafeteria, so if you want to tag along... Oh, sure. Wait, wasn't? Wait. Did you remember or check the log? Okay. I read that wrong. Okay. I read that wrong. Sometimes your brain sees other words that aren't there, or it changes them. But I'm also dyslexic and say the wrong word even though I have the right word in my brain sometimes, so... that happens. You probably noticed that happening a lot, where I'll say a word that's on, like, I will say a word, but it's not the word that's on screen. I do that a lot. It's a weird dyslexic thing. So that was food. Did you not like it? Oh, no, it was fine. I just didn't really know what to say, but I didn't really want to stay silent either. So, hey, food. How about food? How about that local food team? Don't worry, I don't mind at all. Or did it bother you? I maybe don't feel like I forced you to eat with me. No, of course not. I was hungry anyway. Why did you ask me to come, though? Well, I mean, why not? I think that's a rather normal thing for people to do, wouldn't you say? I mean, I guess you're right. Oh, I'm glad you think so too. I honestly wasn't sure whether it was. Oh, I see. Well, as you noticed, I don't really know anyone here, so I don't mind the company at all. Yeah. Oh, I don't either. That's why I thought about talking to you in the first place. You seemed like a nice person, and like you didn't have anyone to talk to either, just like me. Huh. Really? Didn't strike me as the loner type. You managed to approach me just fine after all. Oh, come on. That was nothing. Anyone could do something as simple as that. Ha! Ha! Now listen here, woman. Anyone, huh? Well, don't you think so? Wait, that was a fun little throwback, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a cute little throwback there. I like that. Nice little reuse of a line. Well, don't you think so? I don't know. I was never really one to approach other people. It's already been that way has already been that way back in school. Only really had one friend who I got to know for a few months before graduation, and she was the one to talk to me first. So yeah. Yeah, you are so smart. Look at you. Well, surprise. Wasn't all that different for me. I also only had one actual friend at school who approached me as well, although a couple of years earlier than your case, I suppose. Well, thinking about how we first spoke made me feel like I should give it a try as well. Like, I should take the initiative this time, walk up to someone and talk. So trust me, this wasn't easy for me either. I see. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should give it a try, too. You should. Either way, I take it you won't mind if we do something like this more often from now on? I mean, of course not. Good. So, have you tried talking to anyone? Have you? I'm already talking to you. Isn't that enough for now? If you say so. I don't know. I thought about it, and honestly, I don't really know what to talk about. I don't know how to start a conversation in a natural way, really. What's the trick? Well, what I do is I go on YouTube and I look up the name of a visual novel that I like and I see if anybody's playing it. And then I go to their video and say, "Hey! How you doing? I like your video. I like this game." That's what I do. Anybody else out there? Anybody else the same? It's okay. I've had some very fun first engagements. Like one of my best friends' first interaction with me ever was telling me that I was God because they liked my anime taste. So last time I tried that, one videos was taken down. Oh no! I cannot imagine what you thought like when those videos actually like started disappearing because YouTube was like, oh God, did I curse it? I noticed it, I perceived it, and now they're gone. If you say so. I don't know. I thought about it, and honestly, I don't really know how to what to talk about. Okay, wait. How did you know I had a trick? Huh? You really did? I was just. I guess so. Well, it's just something that my friend told me. The one I mentioned before. You want to hear it? Sure. Oh, they were already gone when you first found them. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like I am so glad somebody that's got to be the craziest coincidence of just like, how long does that stuff stay cached on Google? Like, for you to have been able to found it and then, like, found my Twitter to, like, help me out. Like, it was just like, that's crazy. Like, that's awesome as hell. All because I linked to the fucking version that had porn in it. That's all it was! I kept thinking there was something, like, just flagged about the game. Like, as a whole. It's like, no, you can't stream this game. Sure? He told me to just go through my log and check in on conversations other students had around me, especially at the beginning of the semester, how they started to talk to people they didn't know at the time. Then I just try some of the things they did as well until something works. Yeah, it's a real cool encounter. I'm absolutely stoked things turned out the way they did. It would have probably I would have found your game regardless if we ever met, because I trawl Steam for, like, visual novels and stuff, and this would have obviously caught my eye. So I would have probably have found you at some point anyway. It's just funny that 2236 was the thing that ended up, like, being the thing that, like, oh, this is how we started talking. Like what? Like pretending I forgot my pen at home, for example. Wait, you didn't actually need a pen? You know, I didn't think people usually lie about that. I just to have an icebreaker. Well, who knows? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I saw that it worked for some of them, so I at least wanted to give it a try. In the end, it didn't go anywhere, so you asked me whether I would like to join you in the cafeteria. Precisely. So really, you don't even need to come up with anything yourself. You got all those examples lined up. Just pick one and try it out. If you want to talk, pick one and try it out if you want to talk to someone. And if someone asks you a question that you're unsure of how to respond to, you can quickly search it up and see what other people have replied, how other people have replied similarly in the past. I see. You don't look convinced. No, that's not it. It makes sense, definitely. I guess I might have to give it a try. Well, I hope it helps. Tell me if you do. Hey, Adrian. Taking care of some assignments? Yep. Math? Yeah. Hey, I love Amelia already. What can I say? Woman that hates math? That's somebody after my own heart there. Yeah, I agree. Now that I think about it, I never asked what you're majoring in, did I? I assume it isn't math. Might as well be, though, judging from the amount of time it eats up. But no, artificial intelligence. Yes, I see. You look like someone who would study that. I do? Is that an insult? No, I just meant you kind of look like a nerd, okay? Yeah, good to have that out of the way. In that case, I guess you look like you study... I don't have a good burn. I failed. Yes. Fashion. Because you're beautiful. Is that an insult? What? How is that an insult? Doesn't it mean that I look stupid? Like someone who surely wouldn't major in anything that's actually useful? What? No, I just mean you're really, yeah, there you go. Fashion, turn to the left. Anyway, what are you studying then? Parapsychology. Now, didn't see that one coming, did you? I honestly didn't. Damn, that must be even tougher than AI, huh? I mean, at least it doesn't force me through all that many math courses, so I'm grateful for that. But generally, it is pretty tough, yes. Not that I'm going to complain. I chose that major after all. My father is conducting research for Neuralink. has been doing just that since before I was even born. Growing up around him, I've always been wondering how the tech behind those chips works, how it influences the way I think, remember, feel, and how different it would be if I never got one implanted in the first place, how I would see the world. Anyway, sorry, I know you didn't want to ask this much of an explanation, but that's why I chose to study what I do. What about you? I'm not judging you. I've seen Legally Blonde. Oh, well, I guess kind of for the same reason. My parents both work at Art Arms, so I guess I'll take over their research one day, stuff like that. See, that makes two of us then, I suppose. Yeah, true. Have you been around androids a lot throughout your life then? Well, yeah, we've got two at home instead of my parents, who rarely ever stop by after work. It's the same for me, actually. My father owns two of them. Sometimes I feel they have acted way more like parents to me than he himself ever did. It's almost a little sad. Now that I've moved on to into my own apartment, I still visit them every now and then. Even if my father isn't home, I still see them more often than him. Huh, so you got pretty close to them at least. I can't deny that. After all, for the longest time, they were the only ones I could turn to. Often, they still are. I know how pathetic that sounds, trust me. No, it's fine. I get where you're coming from. It's just I could never get used to the idea. I couldn't just accept the fact that I wasn't even good enough for my parents to waste their time on me. I didn't want a substitute. Hey, come on, I'm sure... Sorry, I didn't mean to vent. Just forget about it, all right? If you say so. But if you ever want to talk about it, feel free. Yeah, sure. Good morning, Adrian. Hey, you look tired. Did you not sleep well? It's fine. Just had some assignments that I still needed to finish for today. Got everything done, though, so that worked out at least. Please don't overwork yourself. Nah, it's alright, really. Anyway, I've been thinking about some of the things you told me about how, I should try talking to some other people, besides you and stuff. Alright, did you? No, I considered it, and you're right. I could absolutely do as you suggested. It would probably work, but then again, I'd just be copying what others have said before me. Those wouldn't be my words, my conversations. It would be nothing more than a collection of empty phrases and generic small talk. I mean, isn't that I know that this is a point brought up in all of the Zero Escape games, but aren't we all just kind of living phrase books in a way where we're kind of just going through the motions until something genuinely original does come to you, and then you're kind of building new content and context, but anyway. I suppose. Hey. Oh god, man, I have been wanting to play some fucking Rhythm Heaven for so long. I'm thinking about seeing how good the emulation is on Dolphin, and how bad it is. Yeah, it's very Chinese roomy. We're all just kind of living phrase books, really. Oh no, your 3DS got stolen. I remember, I modded my original DS. I modded that to be able to play import and downloaded Japanese ROM, so I could play the original Rhythm Tengoku. It's really fun. The only one I didn't get is the 3DS version of Mega Mix. I never got around to getting that. I got Rhythm Heaven Fever when it was out, though, so I don't have to go pay $150 for that after market now. But yeah, I've been thinking about streaming Rhythm Heaven Fever sometime, just as a good time. Yeah, those games are I think those are the best rhythm games because I don't like note chart rhythm games. I never like how the note charts never feel good to me because they switch between rhythm and melody all the time, and it just feels bad. But that's just me as a drummer. I kind of if you tell me you're a rhythm game, then make me do something to the rhythm and stop and pick a fucking lane, please. I played a shit ton of Rock Band though, way too much with friends back in the day. Speculators, and doesn't mean to overestimate how rare and demand things are. Yeah, the aftermarket is absolute garbage. I'm not pay. Yeah, like nobody wants to pay for that. Like I'm not paying $70. I'm not paying over $60 for any video game. I'm sorry. I will only do that in very rare instances, like the the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative Special Edition, and shit like that. But I want to play Persona 3 Reload, but I ain't paying $70 for it. Like, eat my whole ass. I will get that shit on sale. The meatiest fucking sale I can, too, just to be spiteful. Like, I don't need to play it right now. I can wait. I'm patient. I'm wondering what they're gonna name it, because like you've got the Somnium Files and you've got Nirvana Initiative, which is Ni, which is 2 in Japanese. So I wonder how they're gonna incorporate San into it. Okay, so I was okay. At that point, I could just read through my log and imagine talking to people without ever actually doing so. That would be just as productive. So really, there is no point in knowing how to approach others if I don't have anything I want to talk to them about. Is that how you feel? I think you're doing just fine when we talk, but that's different. You were the one to approach me. You're getting it. You're putting in all the effort, asking questions, telling me about yourself. All I could come up with on my own was, so that was food. That's it. Great job, genius. Yeah, we're in the pod right now. We are experiencing the past lives of Adrian. We are experiencing the past lives of Adrian, Sophie, and Amelia. How you doing, Doobie? Aren't you playing Persona 3? How you talking to me? You're playing Persona 3. Oh no, is it crashing? Oh shit, that sucks. I hope you didn't pay $70 for it. Everything, dude, you got a PC problem somewhere. You have a hardware issue somewhere, and I think you've had it since you built that machine. And I don't know what it is. Like my God, like I don't want to think that it would be the graphics card, but it feels like it happens mostly when you're gaming, and I feel that like that's where I would start looking. But it's such a hard thing to parse because you can never really be sure, because it could also just be a weird processor thing. Like it's real trash that there's no real. Yeah, hard drive, power supply, or RAM are the usual suspects. Like, I would do some kind of like overnight RAM tests and overnight hard drive tests and see if those can pull up anything. Like, I would look for something that you can run from a cold boot. And just boot into it without an OS running at all. That's how I used to do RAM tests, was that like you could just like make a boot disk and then it would like boot into the mem test. It becomes AI, the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative, sometimes, always, never. I mean, I can kind of see that. The only thing I know, whenever BSOD, generally application lists in the event is, okay, but when you're playing your PC in Persona, yeah, like that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, look for some tools. I would look for memtest and let that run overnight and see, like, if you come back in the morning, if that shows any errors, and then do a hard drive test the next night to see if you get any kind of bad sectors. I mean, RAM is like kind of what you want to be wrong, ideally. Like, RAM is easy to replace and it's usually pretty cheap. So if RAM is the problem, you're looking at like best case scenario. But that's different. You were the one to approach me. You're putting in all the effort, asking questions, telling me about yourself. All I could come up with on my own was, so that was the food. That's it. Great job. Go me. Super genius. Well, you might simply need some practice. Admittedly, I just searched my log for topics and went from there, so why don't you try doing the same? Just tell me something about yourself. I just don't think I'm all that interesting of a person, to be honest. Oh, why is this game calling me out? Stop it! Yeah, I get you. PC shit sucks. No, it's calling me out too. Don't worry, I always take this stuff to heart. Also, how to talk to new people without feeling like you're a predator. Yeah, I get that. That doesn't matter at all. Just, what did you talk about with that friend you had at school? You can simply use that as a framework for now. We talked about music mostly, about playing the guitar to be more specific. Wait, you play an instrument and didn't even think that might be interesting to mention? You're aware that barely anyone does that these days, right? Well, the thing is, I don't. Not anymore. I did at the time, but I dropped it around graduation. Why is that? I sucked. Like, not just because I was a beginner, I wasn't making any progress either. Clearly there are some people who are cut out for that sort of thing, and some who aren't. It's simple as that. Well, come on, you don't truly believe that, do you? Sure, some might struggle more than others, but as long as you put in the time, you'll surely improve. Maybe you should give it another chance. Nah, I do sometimes get the sudden urge to pick up my guitar, but then I just realize that next to my studies, I don't have time left to waste on something so pointless. Not like I was ever good at concentrating on more than just one thing at a time. Pointless, huh? Is that really how you see it? I can't think of much more that's meaningful than making art. After all, no matter how many interesting thoughts or ideas you might have, only by expressing them in some fashion can you share them with those around you. If you never end up doing that, if you never end up doing that, if you keep it all to yourself, you might as well have never existed in the first place. Come on, it's not like I ever knew all that much about music. You think that in the little time that I had spent on songwriting, I'd be able to come up with anything unique? Something that hasn't existed before? I'd just be playing the same old chord progression that thousands of others have before me. That's not creating anything. That's nothing to remember me for. That's not true. You know, I have a hobby as well. One that I, in all honesty, haven't gotten around to since school either. I was in my school's drama club, have participated in multiple plays. When acting, you might argue, I've been doing nothing more than reciting a script I saved on my Neuralink. I haven't written any of it myself. I didn't create those plays. But it was about more than just reading the script. It was about how I presented it, how I expressed it, how I portrayed it. Only by embodying my role in front of people who watched me, I created the image of myself in the role I'm playing. Only when I'm acting can people perceive me as that role. A master triangle player. Hey, Cappy, Cappy, Cap, Cap, Cap. How was the nappy, nappy, nap, nap, nap? Hope you're feeling better and a little less on the tired side. Cappy, this is the lore episode. You're going to want to run back and check this VOD out when we're done, because there's a lot coming out here. You're still in bed? That's a good place to be. Good place to be. I guess I see what you mean. Sorry, I don't know much about acting. Well, it's not like I'm an expert on it either, but you don't always need to be in order to share your thoughts. So, are you going to pick it up again? I definitely want to. I'm just waiting for the next audition at the university's at the university's theater to start. I see. How about we check out the play they're currently performing? The next performance should be on Thursday if you're free that evening. Oh, I still have a lot to do. I'm not sure if, well, it's not like it'll be sold out, so you can just decide spontaneously. Ah, I see then. Sure, sounds good. I'll try to make time for it. When you have to cut back on your lore, do you hit it with a lore axe? Jesus Christ. Ah, there you are. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, me too. Now that I think about it, what's the play about anyway? Well, I don't know the whole story either, of course. From what I can tell, it's about two men who are perfect doppelgangers of one another and start to switch places in different kinds of situations. Well, it's like was it like comedy focused? As far as I know, yeah. All right, well, might be fun. I hope so. You ready to head in? Sure. So what'd you think? Yeah, it was pretty funny. Funny, huh? I don't really know much about acting and all that, but I feel like they did a good job at least. Also, pretty amazing that they managed to make the two leads look like they were really doppelgangers. How did they do it? Was it some kind of AR application or something? I'm pretty sure those were just twins. Twins, all right. I guess that makes a lot of sense, huh? Anyway, I enjoyed it. Absolutely didn't see the twist coming, or well, any twist really. Like, I guess when you expect something to be a simple comedy piece, any kind of twist could surprise you, no matter how obvious. If they performed the exact same play but simply told me it would be like some kind of psychological mystery thing, I don't know. I feel like I would have called it right away. You know what I mean? It's like when me and a friend watched Parasite last year. We did a stream of that. We did a watch along of Parasite, and like I didn't know anything going in, and he never mentioned to me like what kind of movie that is or what it ends up doing and where it ends up going, and I was just like floored by where it went. Anyway, Parasite's awesome and everybody should watch it. It's so good. The Parent Trap. Yeah, they're doing the stage play version of The Parent Trap. Oh, did you not like it? I did. No, it was good. Just, I think I still need some more time to properly process it. Reminded me of some things. Oh, I see. I really enjoyed attending it with you either way, so thanks a lot for coming along. Well, no need to thank me. I wanted to see it too. I know what you wanted to see. Yes, the Korean movie. Yeah. Yeah, Parasite, not Parasite. Yeah. Yeah, the Korean movie is fantastic. So you'll be heading home then, I assume. You still got a train to catch, right? Yeah, of course. One of the downsides of living with my parents. Well, in that case, I won't keep you any longer. See you on Monday. Yeah, of course. Bye. Bye, hey, Adrian? It's gotten pretty late already, don't you think? I mean, if you want to, you can just stay over at my place. It's not like I need that long to get home or anything. Of course, I was just... Sure. If I'm not, bothering you or anything, that'd be nice. Oh, not at all, so lead the way. Here we are. Make yourself comfortable. I'll be right there. Can I put my stuff? Oh, just wherever you want. Don't worry about it. All right, thanks. Your place looks nice. Pretty cool how you hung up all those photos on the wall. Never seen anything like that before. Oh, thank you. It's not nearly as original an idea as you make it out to be, though. Photo walls like this used to be pretty common once. It's just that physical images, or in general, have gotten rather rare these days. Parasite. God damn it, Cap. I guess so. Makes sense. What gave you the idea? Oh, it would be more accurate to say who did. It was a friend from school I had mentioned. Avery is his name, by the way. Writing down Avery. Writing that down. You're not going to surprise me later with an Avery because I will already have it written down. He's the one who gifted me the camera in the first place. Oh, and he's in some photos too, like this one. I see. Pretty unique gift, huh? I agree. That's why I hold it so dear. I believe capturing. That's why I hold it so dear. I believe capturing and organizing memories in this fashion feels so personal. Whenever I look at one of these photos, I'm reminded of the day it was taken, in a way that feels so much more vivid than simply reading through the corresponding entry in my log. Less factually accurate? Perhaps, but sometimes the words that are said matter less than the feelings attached to them. At least that's what I believe. Interesting, kind of like mixing of personal beliefs with like memory stuff, like what really matters most? And I think that in the end, that's just gonna matter to the individual, really. I don't think that there's a right or wrong for that kind of thing. That's a swerve from Sophie's outlook. Big brain VN enjoyer. I always take notes just to kind of make sure. Like, that's why I like, despite the fact that I liked the reveal, I wasn't super shocked by Zero Time Dilemma's reveal. Like, I was like, oh, okay. There were things that I noticed very early on with like the way people talked about things, or I couldn't tell whether they were shadows or not. I was like, that looks like a shadow or a graphical glitch. I'm gonna write it down anyway, so that like when you get to the reveal in that game, it was like, oh no, that totally makes a lot of sense. I know a lot of people that were very butt mad with ZTD. It was? Hold on. Okay. No. Okay. Never mind. How did I miss that? I feel like I would have written that down. Now I'm gonna go crazy. I know! Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Anyway, I won't be shocked going forward. I just can't remember who Avery is now. Why did I not write that down? Anyway, back to being a small brain. I'm sorry, that sounded incredibly pretentious, didn't it? Oh, no, not at all. I just don't really know what to add, to be honest. Sorry. Holy shit, who's that guy? I'm gonna do that. If it happens, if Avery shows up, I'm literally just gonna fucking no-sell it. Like, oh, hey, there's an Avery? Who the fuck is that? I see. Well, if you don't mind, we could make use of the opportunity and take some photos of us. One for the wall, one for you. It'd be a shame if we forgot about each other. Ooh. I honestly don't think that would happen either way. Is that so? Of course, can't just forget about people that easily. Can you promise to always remember me? No matter what? Huh? Where's this coming from? So you can't? Oh, no, of course, I promise. I'm glad. However, I'm not sure I can promise the same, so just in case I do end up forgetting you one day, would you mind taking those photos anyway? Oh, sure, it's fine by me. Thank you. Give me a second then. I'll get the camera. I like them both a lot. Which one do you like? Oh, it's hard to say, I guess. This one? All right, then I'll keep that one and you have the other one. All right. Huh? What? Okay. I simply trust your judgment more than my own. I'll decide where to put it at some other time. I will need to find a good place for it. Thanks a lot for doing this with me. 2236, which one do you like? Oh, shit! Oh, you're an idiot. You're a damned idiot. hate you. No need to thank me at all, you know. You're different somehow. What do you mean? From usual. I can't put it into words, but this whole evening, you've been different than usual. Is that so? I guess the play did make me feel a bit sentimental, you could say. Oh yeah, that left quite an impression on you, huh? You said it reminded you of something. Do you, want to talk about it? Maybe I do. Maybe I should. Go ahead then. Sometimes I wonder if there's another person just like myself. Would she live the same life I do? Would she make the same decisions, feel the same things? I love how everything you assume to be a reference isn't one, but all of my intentional references are so subtle that nobody has any chance to notice them. As soon as you mentioned, as soon as I saw 2236 in my chat, I said, oh, which one do you like? My brain literally snapped onto that moment. I saw it in my head. It was just I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but it's I didn't even see you mention that's the reference. I just looked up and I saw 2236 and my brain immediately connected, which one do you like? And I was like, fuck. What do you mean by a person that's just like yourself? Someone with the same DNA, born at the same time, raised under the same circumstances. So a twin, like an identical one? Well, in a way, but also not really. Twins clearly aren't the same aren't the same people. We know that. They exist, they live different lives, but why do you think that is? What leads to them being different despite the same genetic base? Their memories, I guess. Right. Even if they grow up together, no matter how close they are to one another, they cannot make the exact same memories. Two people cannot occupy the same space at any time. But what if someone did? What if a different child was born instead? An identical body surrounded by the same people. Would it experience the same events I did? Would it make the same memories? And then would it now stand where I do? Mion and Shion. Harushion. Ichigo and Ringo Sasaki from Flowers. This is all of them. We're getting all the twins in here. Also, his damn parents literally named both of their kids after fruits and they ended up being lesbians. Come on, man. Could you be any more on the nose? Is that that's not offensive, right? To you know, being I'm a fruity person myself. Is it wrong to call people fruity? Because I'm fruity, and I just thought it was funny that the characters were named after fruits, but also they're in a lesbian visual novel. Am I gonna get canceled now because I said fruity? This would be like the 8th time I've been canceled this year. That they told me that whole prostate milking thing last time was a little much. An apple a day only makes a redacted fruitied. Oh my god. Oh my god, I know what you're referencing. Do I think Giselle juice has a fruity flavor? This is the least cancel worthy. Yep, you got canceled in Flat's stream. We had to cancel Dr. Doobie this morning. Wouldn't that just be you? But I wouldn't be here. My point of view would be occupied by a different self. Would that self be content with the way I chose to live my life? That's what I keep wondering about. Whenever I decide not to do something, I can't help but worry about whether it would be unfair towards the hypothetical self. Would she want to do this? If she was in my position and had the chance to, would she have done it? Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting the life I've been given. Like someone else should have gotten this chance instead. That's me! That's just me! You forgot to look up prostate milking? Oh, by all means, that's something you should look up. It's wild. You'll either be, oh my God, or strangely curious. I'm not sure what to say, but don't you think it's more important to focus on what you want to do instead of what someone else might have wanted to do in your position? Of course, I know that. The problem is that I barely know what it is I want. Is there anything that could truly make me happy? Maybe I haven't found it yet. Maybe I never will. If I only do what I know I want, sometimes I can barely distinguish between what I want and what I only feel I should want. There are so many things I still want to try, or do I only think I should give them a try? It's not your butthole coming. It's not your... It's... You still come out of the normal place where you would come. But to access that, they've got to go through the butthole. So the butthole itself is not coming. It's your thingy still does the coming. Your balls get emptied in a very a very prolonged and apparently very intense experience. Is there? I've not. No, okay. I've only seen in my life 2 prostate milking videos, and in both instances I didn't see anything come out there. I'm just saying. I didn't observe that. Toasty is just dying over here. He's just... Jesus Christ. It's trauma! Toasty just like, I want to die. I just want to die. All of this is now associated with a game that I made. It is on a video somewhere on the internet we've had. Come ass! There's another stream that I go to that has had at least 3 people with like word anus as their name. And we can't tell if they're like a family or like the first, or you know, just like one person doing it all. I'm not gonna talk about prostate milking on anybody's server. Don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. If you don't want me to post this video on your server, I promise that I won't. It's just a scientific article. There you go. Oh my God, did you actually post about prostate milking on Toasty's Discord? Oh my God. Or did you post it on my server? I mean, my server would be like, whatever, dude, it's fine. So just keep it to the NSFW Discord channel, please, is all I would ask. Okay, you threw it in the nut hut. All right, gotcha. All right. I was just making sure. It's there if you're willing to expand your mind. All right. Well, I mean, like I said, I've seen a couple videos in my time, so I've got a pretty good idea of how it works. Again, this is a great tangent to go on in the middle of this very, like, I feel like this is like an emotional moment in this game, and we have forever ruined it. Expand your mind and your hole. There you go. Okay. I'm not sure what to say. I feel like that just kind of describes everything here right now. We're ruining the moment. Yeah, maybe. All right, I tell you what. We'll stand up. We'll reset our brains here for a couple minutes. I'm gonna go grab a refill on the old drinky poo here, and we'll reset our brains, and we'll come back, and we will be civilized, mature adults about all of this. All right. And if you want, get any prostate milking done, sure, why not? You do that. All right, I will be right back in like 2 minutes. And we will have all reset into our normal, mature adult selves. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm a mature adult now. It's not that we're good. We're good now. Look at us. We're gonna be mature adults. We're gonna read the sci-fi visual novel that is very serious. We're gonna take it all very seriously. We're gonna be the best adults that we can be through all this. Best adults. Look at you, Toasty. You got a sword you can throw around now. Look at you. All right. Are we all ready to jump back in? Have we all assumed our natural, mature, adulting state of nirvana? Gave him the 60-second timeout. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. We'll give you VIP in place of that now. We'll give you a diamond. That was good stuff. Okay. All right. We're all ready to dive back in? Hey, Toasty, here's my question. After we do the brain dive, is that a good stopping point? Because that's where I was thinking of probably stopping, because I think that makes it, like, we'll probably come in about an hour 40 plus or so, and I feel like switching back to that is a good break point. I'm just curious what you think of that. Feel like this is a lot to take in. Good stuff. Okay, yeah, we will, after we get done pod racing, pod braining. We'll call it a night there. Also, I hope Punya Rimpa didn't take offense to me letting Toasty give the play timeout for 60 seconds. I hope all's good on that front. All right. Okay, so I'm not sure what to say, but don't you think it's more important to focus on what you want to do instead of what someone else might have wanted to do in your position? It's all good? Okay, cool. I just always like to make sure. I've seen jokes like that kind of go sideways for people sometimes when obviously they didn't mean anything by it, but somebody really kind of took offense to it, so I just wanted to make sure. Just want to keep comfy vibes around here, that's all. Of course I know that. The problem is that I barely know what it is I want. Is there anything that could truly make me happy? Maybe I haven't found it yet. Maybe I never will if I only do what I know I want. Sometimes I can barely distinguish between what I want and what I only feel I should want. There are so many things that I truly want to try, that I still want to try, or do I think I should give them a try? Like what? Well, for example, did I even talk to you in the first place? Did I even want to talk to you in the first place? Or did I just feel like I should start socializing because everyone else does it? Do you regret it? No, not at all. Of course not. Don't worry. I like spending time with you. So then, what's something that you're still unsure about giving a try? Well... Her face begins to fade away. Did I keep my promise? I've never forgotten. Of course I haven't. And yet, to this day, I remain unable to truly recall the way she looked at me that night. Throughout all of this, what was she thinking? How did it make her feel? How did my eyes reflect in hers? I don't know. These are the things I want back most, and yet, no matter how often I read those words, they will remain empty, overshadowed by what came after. The things I never wanted to remember, and yet, I always do. Her smooth, angelic skin, the offbeat dance of flesh on flesh, the precise shape of her each and every body part. I hate all of it. I am now floating in this void of my own creation, the weeks and months I purged from my log. Did doing so accomplish anything at all, or did it only ever make those memories haunt me all the more vividly? Either way, this isn't the end. And after what feels like mere seconds and an eternity at the same time, the world begins to fade back in. Just wanted to make sure nothing got added here or that we couldn't hear them. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing anything, having gone through flashback land. Adrian, is that you? It really is. Long time no see. Sophie? What are you doing here? Wow, what a warm welcome. Sorry, I was just surprised is all. It's nice to see you. What did I miss? What did I miss? I'm so close! Oh, God. I'm probably just gonna have to say I don't know what I missed on this one. Like, I got no idea. Like, I feel like me sitting here for 10 minutes trying to scour this is just gonna kind of drive me insane, so I think I'm gonna call that a loss. Sorry, it's just surprised is all. Nice to see you, though. Yeah, it's nice to see you, too. God. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you too. So, again, why are you here? Who knows? Maybe to pay you a visit? Wait, what? Really? Sorry, no. Honestly, I completely forgot that this was a uni you wanted to attend. Actually, I've been here a bunch of times in the meantime. What a coincidence that today is the day I'd first run into you. Huh? What do you mean? I'm looking for someone. You don't happen to know Amelia by any chance? Amelia Neiman, to be specific? Specific? Neiman? Or, you know, Seinfeld. Neiman. Amelia, well, can you describe what she looks like? Describing her would be one option, but how about this photo instead? A photo? Yeah, she loves taking pictures. Got an entire wall covered in them. Oh, is that so? Huh, yes, she definitely studies here. Haven't really seen her around in a while, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. You probably don't have any idea where she could have been since then. Wait, what? Did something happen to her? I don't know. That's why I'm here. I see. I'm sorry. I have no clue. I didn't really, well, talk to her or anything, which probably won't surprise you, I guess. Makes sense. Especially since she's almost as quiet as you. Ugh. Well, if you really don't know anything, I guess I'll just keep asking around. No, really, sorry. Best of luck. I hope you find something. I hope I find her. Yeah. Hey, Adrian? You free in the evening? When I'm done here, we could sit down somewhere, chat for a while. I mean, I know you're not a big fan of talking, but I am, and I'd like to talk to you. Sure, I'm free. Great. So, I know a nice little bar nearby, just down the street, on the left. Can't miss it. It's a huge sign with a crow on it, 'cause crowbar. Yeah, creative, I know. 8 p.m. Yeah, sure. Fine by me. Perfect then. Later. Yeah, later, and good luck. Thanks. Hey, over here. Hi. Oh, what are you so tense for? No one's gonna come up and bite you, I promise. The band Crowbar is also playing a show here. Yeah, that's the dream, right? Oh, yeah, sure, I believe that. Sorry, I just didn't come to places like this all that often. I'll calm down in a bit, it's fine. Not all that often. So you do sometimes? No, never. Sorry, thought that would sound better. Would have been shocked if it had been any other way. Well, you know, if you want to calm down quickly, I'd recommend getting a drink right away, but you don't drink, do you? Oh, I do. I started. Huh? For real? You're not kidding? Aren't just trying to impress me or anything stupid as that. No. Why? Well then, that's even better. I'd have almost offered to pay for you, but since you've already gotten into it all by yourself, I guess there's no reason to. The Carlson-Neiman controversy. I hope White Claw doesn't exist in this universe. Oh no, are we gonna have some like 1 a.m. White Claw fueled Twitter rants? Oh, now that I think about it. Yeah, dummy. 2 of the usual, please. Wait, what's the usual? Nothing special, you'll see. Well, thanks anyway. Huh? I just told you you'd have to pay for it yourself, didn't I? Yeah, of course. I meant for ordering. Oh, Not for that. I'm just trying to get you drunk. Maybe you'll even start talking then. Well, we'll see about that. Looking forward to it, though. Well, until then, I guess I owe you an explanation for earlier. I mean, I wouldn't say you owe me anything, but I guess I'm curious, yeah? I hope Giselle just becomes canon to the game. Maybe a more subtle, like, wine brand. No, I think Toasty wants to forget any mention of Giselle that has happened on any of these streams, and is gonna do everything possible to make sure that it is squeezed out of mind. I thought so. Alright then, I guess I'll start from the beginning. After we finished school, I kept in touch with some of my friends from back then. Not anymore, but roughly 2 years ago, a girl from my class, damn, name skipped my mind, was it Vanessa? Might have been? Let's go with that. Anyway, she invited me to a play she was performing in as part of her uni's theater, and surprise, her uni is this one. Yeah, that's why I've been here a number of times already. I just kept coming back to see more plays. Not because of Vanessa, though, but Leah? Leah? Oh, that's... yeah, sorry, that's what I call Amelia! So, I guess she's a member of the theater? Yep, that's right. Did you ever go see any of their plays? No, don't think so. Never play Fata Morgana again? I mean, that's like a $50, that's like a 50-hour VN. I think that's like a hard commit. Yeah, Emmy was too basic. Yeah, I agree. I actually like Leah better. Was going to do a read-through of Fata Morgana chapter by chapter with somebody and then do like a discussion kind of show / podcast after each chapter. But I don't know. Like, I feel like those plans have probably just flown the coop at some point. I wonder why you like Emmy. No, I don't think so. You don't think so? Yeah, I didn't. Thought so. To be honest, I only accepted that girl's invitation out of politeness. I came because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. Theater wasn't ever really my thing, but yeah, I was there, and somehow it was my thing after all. It was stunning. And then it was over. Everyone left the stage surrounded right away, swarmed by friends and family, showered with compliments and bombarded with questions. I talked to Vanessa for a bit, told her how great she was. She was all right. Then I went to see Leah. Barely anyone talked to her. I mean, her role wasn't all that important either. The protagonist's sister served more to characterize the main character than to exist in her own right, but she did great, really, and she was stunningly beautiful. Prettiest girl I've ever seen. That I'll ever see. Yeah, did you already drink before I arrived? Oh, fuck you. You're the last one I want to make fun of me. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I can't put it any other way. I'm sure her performance was great too. I mean, I don't know. Not like I know anything about the whole acting thing. I just know that I absolutely needed to talk to her afterwards, and that's what I did. I asked her if she had any plans for the night. She didn't. I didn't know my way around the area, and neither did she, despite being a student here, despite living here. We just walked down the street and ended up in this bar. So that's why you wanted to come here. Well, it's the only place I know in the area, yeah. Well, we come here constantly after all of her performances since, and then gradually after more and more of her rehearsals as well. She never has any plans. She doesn't have any friends here. Just attends the theater rehearsals, plays her part and leaves. I don't know. Almost reminds me of you sometimes. Is that so? Well, did you make any friends since we last met? Any competition I gotta worry about? I guess not. Damn, really? Nobody? The entire time? No, not really. But it's like, fine and all, I'm plenty busy with keeping up with my courses anyway. So that part hasn't changed, huh? Guess that means you haven't ever gotten back to the music either. You remember? What? You don't mean what do you mean you remember? The fact that you got me into playing guitar in the first place? Are you fucking stupid? Of course I do. What kind of question is that? So that means you're still playing? Sure am. And I'm not gonna drop it anytime soon. I've been putting out my own stuff for a while. Finally got my first full-length album done earlier this year. Damn, that sounds cool. So is that like your job now? I wish. Helping out at a friend's store to get by for now, but eventually, well, you know, one can dream. Huh. Money's something you'll never have to worry about once you get your degree, isn't that right? What were you majoring in again? Math? Computer science? Yeah, something like that. Check out my MySpace! Sounds icky either way. Well, not my life, as long as you're happy. Yeah. Really though, that's all you've been doing? Never thought of picking up the guitar and writing something? No, not really. Haven't touched my guitar a single time since we last met. Well, maybe to like put it in a corner or something, but not like, you know. Shame, but well, not like I can force you. Yeah, sorry, it's just like not a lot, you know, next to uni and all. Why are you apologizing? It's your life, idiot. Sure, of course, you're right. I don't know, felt like I needed to. Then again, I guess, well, you wouldn't remember anyway. Hey, my memory isn't that bad. Come on, what is it? Well, at least I didn't break my promise yet, you know. Last we spoke, I promised you'd be the first to hear my new song I'd come up with. Did you, huh? Well, I guess I lied. My memory sucks after all. No, it's fine. Much better than mine would be if I didn't have my log. Really though, I'd be happier if you'd just broken it. I see. Baka. But have I ever truly seen anything at all? No, even after all this time, my eyes remained closed. I'm so pathetic. I kept reading all these conversations over and over, and yet I never noticed what they meant, what her words were trying to tell me in that moment. Sophie only ever wanted me to stop worrying so much about what other people might think or expect of me, what she might have thought or expected of me. Why did she start talking to me in the first place? Out of pity? Because she realized that I spent all my breaks alone? Of course not. She saw me that day, playing guitar, and liked my song. No matter how basic it was, no matter how many mistakes I made, she heard that and wanted to talk to me about it. Sure, she wanted to make music as well, and she did, but much more importantly, she wanted to listen to me making music. And then she wanted us to make music together. That's why it broke her heart when she realized that I gave up on it. And even more so when she realized that I might never return to it. Should I die in here, the chance of that ever happening will finally reach zero. That's the last thing she would ever have wanted. I guess I'll have to face the truth. What she would have wanted is for me to try and do whatever I possibly can to survive. No, not just survive. She would have wanted me to live. So that's precisely what I'm going to do. I'll have to stop worrying about what might happen to her if I do. Sometimes that's okay. I realize my thoughts have started to clear up. No more strolling down memory lane. I'm awake. Adrian, can you hear me? A familiar voice. Yeah, sure. Whoa! Set myself up. Finally opened my eyes. We did it, everybody. But I think we're gonna go ahead and stop there for the night. If that's okay with everyone. I love you all very much. But I think packing all of that lore in one part was probably a good idea. I like things being nice and neat and compartmentalized. You know, we got a nice, cool graphic here of wifey to go out on. What a great photo. That is not a photo. That is an image, Polly. I love you. She's so good. All right. So thank you so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. It's been fun. Yeah, it's a really good CG. I like it a lot. She's very pretty. Like if I have to I don't know. I think I like Amelia a lot. I like Sophie a lot. Like I kind of want to like see like, you know, new cool proper art of Sophie. Like I would like to see, you know, her graphics or something, just kind of get a better idea. I like her personality wise. I think she's awesome. A very attractive personality. But Evelyn's just like, man, I don't know. She's kind of been the constant, like, yeah, she's kind of my jam right now. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I think there's probably like a 60 to 70% chance that I won't be able to. So I'm just going to say that rather than like playing with the odds, we'll just be back Monday night at 8 p.m. if that works for everybody. And I like, you know, like even if the stuff that may come up doesn't come up, maybe like 4 days streaming in a row, maybe I should take a break. You know, so either way, I think maybe taking tomorrow off is probably the best idea rather than rolling the dice, and maybe, you know, a day off can't hurt. So who's streaming? I was gonna throw the damn host over to Dr. Doobie, but his computer said fuck me, so yeah, I'm gonna make Dr. Doobie's computer problems all about me. So yeah, to go ruin my shit. All right, who's streaming? Who doing what? Do. Oh, don't see Snooze live very often, and he's playing Final Fantasy the 14th. And hanging out with Snooze is usually a pretty fun time, if I do say so myself. So raid Cat Deer. Is it Cat Deer Snooze now? Yeah, it's Cat Deer Snooze now. All right. We're gonna go do that. Thanks everybody for coming out. This was great. We will catch you Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I hope you all have a nice rest of your weekend. Love you guys lots and lots and lots. And we'll see you next time. Bye.